Hi, I'm Latham Thomas, certified yoga teacher and founder of Mala Glow. I'm so excited to be joining Bravado today for the launch of their new Body Silk Seamless Yoga Nursing Bra. And I'm thrilled that you can join me today from the comfort of your own home. Welcome to Bravado's 20 Minutes to Calm. We know you're busy and we applaud you for taking time for your self-care. In this sequence, we're going to be exploring quick ways to find comfort, which is so important for nursing moms. This sequence is restorative and helps to melt away tension, stress, soreness, leaving you feeling stronger and centered. If you have any questions for me, join the conversation on Twitter with the hashtag AskLatham. That's Ask L-A-T-H-A-M. And I'll be answering them after the sequence. Remember, you don't have to have previous yoga experience to participate with us today. Just go at your own pace and remember to listen to your body. So welcome to 20 Minutes to Calm. So to get started, I'd like you to have a couple things in place. You want to be in a quiet, centered space. If you have a yoga mat available to you, that would be great to start with. I have 2 blocks here, which are props that I always like to use, as well as a bolster. If you're at home and don't have a bolster, you can use pillows and you move a bolster. And of course, bottled water. It's important to stay hydrated, so at any point in the practice, if you need hydration, make sure to take a sip of your water. So we're gonna start off in a comfortable seated position. So I'd like you to sit up nice and tall. Move the flesh of your sit bones back behind you and sit up nice and tall, shoulder blades onto the back. Good. Taking your palms face up over your knees and bring your eyes to close just for a couple of moments as we breathe together. You're gonna inhale through your nose and exhale out, sighing. Inhale through the nose again and exhale to sigh. Inhale again and exhale to sigh. Go ahead and place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. I'd like you to take just one moment here to center on just yourself and focus on what we call placing an intention on your practice. I'd like you to think about just yourself right now and something that you can do to honor your personal practice of self-care. Sealing in all our intentions, let's begin. Place your palms face down onto your knees, and we're going to start with rolling through the pelvis. So these nice rolls allow us to open up the outer hips and low back, where we might find tension from sitting a lot or postnatally from all the demands of breastfeeding. So just move from forward, side to back to side in circles. Notice if there's tightness or tension in your outer hips, and move the opposite direction while you're breathing. Inhale to exhale. Inhaling to exhaling. And coming back through center. Rolling yourself all the way up. Walk your fingertips out to either side of the body so you're reaching nice and long. As you inhale, tilt your head up and back towards the ceiling. Exhale, your chin comes down to your chest. Inhale and lift. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up and exhale down. Good, and through center. Gaze to your left and your right, left and right, left again and right. Good, come back through center. Drop your chin to your chest and make circles here. So much of us hold tension in our necks from the stresses of the day, but also because of our posture. With nursing moms, we find that the shoulders and the neck get really tense. So Just small range of motion exercises like neck rolls can make such a difference. Move the opposite direction and breathe. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And come back through center. Take your palms face up. As you inhale, lift your arms up and overhead. So make sure to bring your shoulders onto your back so that you're nice and tall here, and then exhale, open your arms down. Good, inhale and lift again. Good, find space in your rib cage and exhale, open. Good, inhale, lift again, creating some space. And exhale down. Good, inhale, the arms come up. And we're going to twist. Good, so the right fingertips coming to the left knee and the left arm coming back behind you as you gaze over that left shoulder, allowing the spine to just release. So it's almost like wringing out your spine, like you would wring out a washcloth, creating space between your spinal discs. Good, inhale, coming up. And exhale to twist again. So there's so many times that expectant and new moms need to twist and open up their spine, and there's so few opportunities to do so. This is one of the greater stretches that I love to help release tension in the spine. Inhale up and twist. And again, lifting and twist. Good, inhale, taking your arms back up overhead, nice and long, and exhale, arms come forward. So you're gonna reach nice and long with your arms out in front of you and allow your neck and head to drop towards the floor. Make sure your sit bones are on the ground behind you. It's really easy to lift up your hips here because of the stretch. The gentle stretch in the hips might feel a little bit intense for some of us who sit more or who might have tighter hips, but you want to stay here if you can. So just breathe and release. Good, inhale again and release. We're going to walk the fingertips off to one side, so keeping your sit bones on the ground again here. And to the opposite side. Good. Finding that extension. So this feels really good in the obliques and the serratus anterior for those of us too who've just had babies, who are just now getting reacquainted with our abdominal muscles. Good, and come back through center. We're gonna roll forward to hands and knees. So coming onto your hands and knees, however comfortably you can get there. I'm gonna turn sideways on my mat so you can see. So from here, we're going to move into cat-cow position. So you wanna make sure that your hips and your knees are in one line and your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are in on the line. Good. And from here, we're gonna spread our palms nice and wide. And as you inhale, you're gonna tilt the belly forward towards the floor, tailbone back behind you. Exhale, you're going to round. Good, gaze down at your navel, stretch the tops of your shoulders, and inhale forward and extend, good. And exhale, rounding. Good, forward. And round. Good, again. And round. 2 more. And rounding. So this is a great way to help relieve low back pain, sciatica for those of us who are still expecting our babies, and for mommies who are experiencing some pain as the body shifts back to its normal state. Good, come back to center here. So we're gonna move into a downward facing dog. And I want you to think about just tucking your toes under here and really planting your hands firmly into the ground. You're gonna press your hips back, okay? And even if you feel some tightness or tension, it's totally normal, right? So you wanna pedal out through your feet, extending opposite legs. Right, so this helps us to open up the backs of our legs where we might be holding on to tension from sitting or doing lots of movement, chasing toddlers around. Whatever it is that you're doing in your day where we find that we get tight, it's really important to take a moment to just allow the legs to open up, yeah? So from here, we're gonna take our heels together so they touch like a V, and the toes will be spread apart here. And we're gonna have you do what's called a plie from downward facing dog. So you're just gonna bend your knees for 1 and 2. Good, 3 and 4. These are also like squats, right? So these are really great for building up arm strength, which we need to help us with the demands of breastfeeding, but also strengthening our legs and pelvic floor muscles to help with our after birth, right? Getting our body really strong. Good, and come back through center, beautiful. From here, just roll your knees to the floor, and then you're gonna send your tailbone back behind you to rest on your heels and come into a child's pose. So the forehead could rest on the mat as the arms extend here. And breathe. So this pose is really amazing for anyone that needs to find a quick reset. It's like hitting Control-Alt-Delete on your computer and just completely resetting your mood. Good, coming back to your hands and knees. Beautiful. So we're gonna come to stand on our knees now for gate pose. So you're gonna extend one leg out to the side here. So full extension, nice and long. As you inhale, the arm's gonna come up and you're gonna lean towards the side here, opening up all of the side body, which feels so good. Great. Beautiful. Breathing. And release, and you're gonna bend the knee. Extend here. So opening up through the pelvis, opening up the hips. Reach. And today we're just staying low to the floor, really so that we can help restore ourselves. It's all about your comfort today. So not about pushing limits or trying to prove to yourself that you can do a lot, because we know that you can do everything, but this is not about that today. It's really about what makes you feel good in your body. Place your hand on your sacrum and extend here and just float the toes up towards your face, yeah? And extend. Good, so this is really great for just kind of opening up in the hamstrings and groin area, which gets really tight. Good, and come back, bring that leg back in. The opposite leg extends. Good. Inhale, the arm comes up. And release down the thigh. Onto the shin, reach. Beautiful. And come back up. From here, knees bent. And extend again. So just creating space, so yoga is so amazing because we can use these shapes, right, to help us find a deeper understanding of what's going on in our body. So the forms actually help us to find comfort, but also strength and flexibility. Good, coming back. And here, extend, hand to sacrum and reach. And so you'll also notice that depending on which side that you're actually experiencing the posture on, you'll see a difference in how your body feels. So one side may be looser than the other, one side may be tighter, and it's really great to note that. Good. And coming back through center. Good, and now we're going to move into relaxation. So it's so important to take time for respite. We're going to do one pose and then get ourselves completely into a state of total relaxation. So you could use your blocks for this or the floor, right? And you're gonna roll into your downward facing dog. Okay, again, if you need to pedal out your feet for a little bit of space, do so. Lift your right leg up and back behind you. You're gonna slide that leg forward to pigeon pose. Lift your chest, and you're gonna come down for 1 and 2 and 3 spinal flexions, right? So we're just really opening up the spine through articulating. Now you can take your blocks face down and rest your forearms or completely rest your forehead. So pigeon is a wonderful position to get into, especially if you're experiencing low back pain, sciatica, and it's just a really great restorative posture to help open up the hips. We're going to come back up, tuck your toes under on the back leg, slide the right leg to meet. Good. Inhale, come up the left leg comes up and back, and slide it forward for the pigeon position here. Good. Inhale and down. And really take your time here. You can even close your eyes and feel what it feels like to create waves with your body, right? To feel the movement through your body. And coming down. Again, allowing yourself to open up that outer hip, which feels so great. A lot of our tension is held in our hips. Good, coming back up to downward facing dog and release the knees to the floor. I'm gonna show you a great posture for resting, which I love. If you have pillows available to you, you can stack the pillows. If you have a bolster on hand, then I invite you to use your bolster and 2 blocks. Set your bolster at about 45 degrees. And then you're gonna bring your sacrum to the base of the bolster, and you're gonna lie back. And from here, you can choose your option on the legs. You can press feet into the floor, knees can fall out to the side, or legs can be in full extension, whatever feels good for you. Make sure that while you're here to press the shoulder blades down so they're not alongside your ears, but down your back. And then open the arms, palms face up, and just hang out here for a couple of breaths. I like to stay here with my knees out to the side and reclined cobbler's pose to find the relaxation and the hip opening. You can choose your option, whatever makes you feel comfortable today. Just lie here and take a couple deep breaths. After a few breaths here, you could stay for up to 5 minutes, but whatever feels good for you. I'm gonna press your palms into the floor and take your feet into the floor. You're gonna roll to one side so you're not recruiting your abdominal muscles, and then come up to a seated position. How do you all feel? I hope you're feeling really calm and comfortable now. We know it's not easy to find the calm in the course of your day, so I wanted to share a few of my favorite tips to help you find comfort. Number 1, find a quiet place. So whether that's in your home or your office or wherever you are, find a little corner for yourself, and it's a place that you can go to all the time where you set up your mat, beautiful things, maybe flowers or a candle, just something that helps you to feel really relaxed, and go there. Number 2, soak it out. I know it sounds crazy, you may not have time for yourself, but taking a bath. I don't know how many times I've passed my bathtub and up for a shower, but a bath is so important. Take time for, even if it's 10 minutes in the tub, let yourself soak. You can soak in salt or even take a bubble bath, but allowing the muscles to relax and allowing the body to soak in water helps to induce relaxation, prepare you for probably going to bed, but at least preparing you for a relaxation sort of setting and mode. And the third thing that I love to suggest to you is self-massage. So many of us are busy and may not get a chance to go to a massage therapist, but you have the ability to just massage yourself. So there might be some oils or creams that you love or enjoy. Just go to your medicine cabinet or even in your kitchen and get coconut oil and just apply to your skin. And you want to use nice circular motions to help you move lymphatic fluid and blood. You can also use long strokes away, called effleurage strokes, which also help to move blood and lymph through the body, keeping circulation going and also improving this amazing glow in your skin. So you want to make it about yourself and about comfort and allow yourself to really feel nourished in the practice. So yoga will be able to help you to feel secure in your new body, to really work within the limitations of your body, but also to push yourself to challenge yourself in the practice through some of the exercises as well. But number one, it's always about your comfort first, because there's so many changes going on. You want to make sure that you nourish yourself just as much as you're nourishing your new baby. Thank you so much for joining me today. And again, thank you, Bravado, for this amazing yoga session. I hope you all fall in love with this bra as much as I have. And again, if you want to view this session, you can go.